do, do, do.
I know, I'm trying to keep a straight face and the whole time. So, hi, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour. For those of you that don't know, so like when you're on StreamYard, so we have the screen that you guys are watching us on, like sort of up and a little off center, and then all the comments are to the right. And below the screen that you guys are viewing us on here on my computer, I have little boxes, and the little boxes would contain the people that are on the screen. And so when
I'm already lost.
Oh, stop. So when you play the intro, it mutes you and turns your camera off to play the intro. And I can literally see Avana in the little box, like, no,
I didn't know you could see me.
And I'm trying to keep a straight face when we go live, and I'm just like, I mean, sort of like, I don't know what she was doing, but it was great.
I said, I'm getting into this. This is Happy Hour. We're getting started. Get this party started.
So, I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining us. It is Thursday. It's Happy Hour. I don't know about Avana, but I could sure use pick me up. I've just had one of those weeks, and before we get started, I want to say thank you to Avana for being here with me, because we're counting on her for all the happy tonight. No pressure.
I'm happy. I know you're kind of grumpy, but that's okay.
You're always happy. So you can be happy for the both of us, and I'll just sit here. I'm still at the bus stop going, I missed the bus, the happy hour. What the heck? So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's joining us, whether you're on Avana's channel or you're on my channel. Welcome, everybody. And I also want to take a moment and just say thank you to everybody for leaving lovely comments and some emails that I got on my second year channel anniversary. Who would have thunk 2 years ago that I started my channel, and I watched my first video the other day, and the day that my channel started was also my mom's birthday, which is also a passing anniversary date for one of my mom's sisters. So it's a very sort of emotional day for me. But I called that episode Believe, which was one of my mom's favorite words. And I watched it back the other day, and it was like, oh my God, I was like, what is that all about? So I watched it and did a whole lot of reflecting just on the growth of for myself personally and the channel. And I just, my heart is full of love and gratitude and happiness and joy when it comes to all things dznCat's. So thank you to everybody for all of your support. Don't stop supporting us now is kind of where I was going with that.
I love that. And I don't know about everybody who's in chat and how long they've been watching, but I actually got my start on your show. You were doing it. I met you actually through Ron. I'm Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. He was doing a show. I was in the chat. You were there. You said you and Allie were doing an open mic night. You were starting the show. I emailed you guys the next day, or I emailed you. I said, I'm interested. I've never done this before. And you said, well, come on in like 2 weeks. It was like the first Thursday you were going to do one, I think, as I recall.
Yep.
As I recall, Allie was out sick, and I thought, I don't have a clue. I thought, I don't know who this Kelly lady is. I don't know who Allie is. And I'm so scared I should just cancel. But I got on, and it was me and you in my first show I ever did. Thank you so much. And you gave me my start. So yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on your 2-year channel anniversary. And thank you so much. And it's the rest is history,
That's what they say, right? Well, I mean, you were a pleasure to have on. I've always thought that we got along well. Our energies match. You make me laugh. You make me happy. We've had a wonderful sort of collaboration history together. And we're friends on the outside of YouTube.
Yep.
And I appreciate you. I love you a whole bunch, and I'm so grateful that you decided to join that night,
Yes.
because it sort of all worked itself out. So yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. Love you too. And let's go for 20 more years.
Oh my God. I don't know that anyone's going to want to hear me when I'm like older than dust. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Thank you everyone for being here. There's a whole bunch of people here. Let's say hi to some folks. Of course, we must put this banner up for a moment, for entertainment purposes only, and that's what we are here to do. If you have a question, pop it in the chat. We'll do our best to get to you, and hopefully I won't keep you for 4.5 hours like I did the last time. I'll try. MK Karen is in the house. Hello.
Hi, MK Karen.
MK Karen has been around since I joined the community as a chatter, and she is such a special lady. Truly, she is a very special lady. I met her
at the Susan Lynn.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Yes, so I was a very nice friend to meet. Very nice.
That's so sweet.
Very happy to see her here tonight.
She's a lovely grandbaby. She I don't want to like tell her whole story, but she popped into the chat one night and was saying something about her daughter about ready to give birth, and could I read on it? And I did. It was pretty special.
Yeah, nice.
It was pretty special. All right, Teresa's in the house. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for joining us. I'm not going to put everyone up on the screen. Patty is in the house. Nancy Riker is here. Hey, Patty, I did get your question. Lisa Foster is in the house. Hello, Lisa.
Lisa said, can I give you a wrench? I will be happy to do so after the show, because I'm not smart enough on how to use this technology to give you a wrench during the show.
I might be able to do it. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Yes, well, you can post questions, my friend. Absolutely.
Yeah, she did, and I've got her question already.
She did.
Hi, Clarence. It's good to see you. Who else is here? Bella's here.
Hi, Bella.
Jan's Free is in the house. Linda is here. I think Linda's been with me since like day one. So Clarence has been with me since the very, very beginning. I love this. Hi, Ellen. Crazy Grateful is in the house. Hello, Crazy Grateful.
Hi.
Love that name. Oh, Sin. Oh, blessings to you, my love. All right. For those of you that don't know, we have a code word here at dznCat's whenever we feel that some people need a little extra love and a little extra support. Our code word is HUGS, HUGS in capitals. And what we love to see is type it in the chat. We like to see the whole chat fly up with a bunch of hugs for the person that it is intended for, and that is for Sin. That is wonderful news. Thank you so much for letting me know, Sin. Yay. I put that up on the community board the other day and asked people to send out love and prayers. So awesome. Hi, Vivian. Good to see you, my friend. Got you, Ellen. Sorry, I'm reading and thinking and talking all at the same time.
Hey,
Got you, Lisa. What? Oh, look at everybody. Hugs, 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 hugs. I love it. Woo! Lots of hugs. Hi, Lisa M. Hi, Liz. Connie B is in the house.
Connie B.
Jan's Free is here. If I didn't say that already, I love it. Okay. So we have 6 questions. We are ready to go. I'm going to turn this banner off because it makes me go cray cray. I might just slide right off my chair if I keep watching it. You know what I mean? Just like, I mean, it's possible.
Then let's turn it off, because if you fall on the floor, I won't know what to do.
Right? Help! I fall. Yeah, no. Sorry. Okay, we need one of these. You ready? Here comes Quincy. Whoops, Quincy! Don't turn the live stream off. Okay.
Yeah, don't do that because then I'm really in trouble on my own here. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be stuck here forever in this box. No. It's also my kitty cat Austin's birthday. He's turning on today. Yay, Austin. Happy birthday.
Yay, Austin.
Austin's my bestest friend. No offense, Quincy.
Uh-oh.
Quincy's like, what?
Yeah, well, I got cats. I don't know if I would say that.
No, but he was my bestest friend first.
I know.
Yeah, he was my bestest friend first. All right, here we go, friends. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheryl is up first.
Okay. I like it. Cheryl, what do you see for me in December?
I don't know if I did or not, Nancy. I think I did. God help us. Let me see. Nancy. Did I get your question? Nope. Oh, jeepers. Why don't you just jump? Hello. What's happening
This
here?
is becoming like a weird, like. Strange.
I don't even want to know what this is. I don't know. I don't want to know. What are you doing? What? Are you okay? Look. He's sitting up all tall and proud.
Oh.
Are you okay? Yeah? Okay. Nancy. Bear with me, folks, where I just look. Oh, okay. What are you doing? See, Quincy wants, there, I got you, Nancy. Quincy wants to sit in my lap. And I can't have that, or I might not be able to read. So
okay, I'm ready with some cards for Cheryl. If you're ready,
okay, go for it.
If you're not, I get it. Oh, I'm ready.
No.
You know what? Oh, thank you, Crazy Grateful. Big hugs to my puppy. Thank you.
Aw.
All right, so I got some cards for you here, Cheryl. Let's see what we got. First card I got is this transformation card. This is the it says realization, life change, and liberation. This is the card like the Tower card. Don't be worried about this. It's in the past position. Something's happened that kind of like the bottom fell out of something. You're changing, you're transforming. You're like, you know what? That structure really just doesn't work for me anymore. And it might have been something that came up quickly, or it might have been something that you just realized finally at some point, I need to take this down, or I need to end it. So it looks like there's something, a quick transformation kind of took part, but more in the past. Because then I get this King of Fire card. This King of Fire says inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. To me, this is telling me that your creative juices are flowing. You're moving forward. You're ready to go. You're ready to get started on something new. You might have actually even already started something new already that you are really looking to put some finishing touches on. And the reason I say that is because I got this Wise Counselor card. This Wise Counselor card says belonging, learning, and traditions. This is almost what I'm hearing is this is not you're either learning, you're at the end of a learning path on something, or you're actually ready to really be a leader in it and even maybe train or teach other people in it, or counsel. A counsel came in, counsel other people. Don't know what you're working on here, but it looks like in December you can start really moving forward in this position of this is interesting, this leadership position of King of Fire, this leadership position of really being, I heard, in the know of what's going on as you move forward, and really knowing how to step clearly forward in your path. Because then you get the Emperor card, and the Emperor card says organization, leadership, and structure. This is strong leadership abilities moving forward. I get the feeling that you're going to be in December I just heard taking the bull by the horns and really moving forward in a position of power and a position of strong foundational structure. Like your foundation is now much stronger than where it was. 3 cards. I pulled some cards from the surrender deck. 3 cards fell out. I'm just going to read all of them to you.
What?
From this. Yes. Right. I know. I said, oh my gosh, do we have time for this?
I'll just go make a sandwich. I'll be right back.
Yes. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Right. First card I got. surrender to divine timing. Easy. Just sit back. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Just surrender back in the next few weeks to this divine timing. Just let things flow. I then got surrender to joy. Well, that's easy enough, right? A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. As you surrender to joy in that divine timing, you're just going to get more joy coming into your life and more happiness and more things going in the right direction. And I laughed because of this next card, which is surrender to your full power. Oh man, what a great card. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. That really takes me back to this Emperor card and this King of Fire card. These are both leadership cards, and the card that's sitting over all of this, I shouldn't even say sitting over it, but one last card here is the fluid card. Being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, and no resistance. You are ready to move forward. If you're not already moving forward, you know the direction you want to go, and it's just like, just let it just flow forward. It's all going to be good. So I hope that resonates with you. It's a really beautiful message.
Sorry, I'm laughing because the cat, I mean, y'all just have to know, like the cat literally is circling. It's like some sort of obstacle course that he has created for himself, right?
Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta let my dog out.
Okay.
The story of my life.
Okay. So hi honey. For those of you that don't know, Kelmar is my husband. Patty, I do have your questions. No, the questions are closed, Lisa, but Patty had put her question in earlier and I got it. And I guess she was just confirming. Cheryl, I did see your comment here. Does this relate to work or personal? I'm going to show you my cards, and I think that it'll tell you that I think it's for both.
At least that's what I've got. I pop back on is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's really for both. It is really opening full everything, all those energies up in your life to move
100%. That's what I mean, because that's what I'm getting. So we start out with spices, an exciting situation. So like a new opportunity is on its way, which is lovely. We start out with the 10 of Cups. This is the happy family card. This is joy and blessings and love. It's emotional contentment. So that's awesome. We have the 6 of Wands. This is success and victory. This is recognition and sort of like high self-esteem. That can apply to anything, whether you're just in this really sort of wonderful high vibrational sort of mode, or you will be very, very shortly, like very shortly. We've got the Empress as your outcome. I mean, this is about taking action. This is about love. This is about nurturing. This is about abundance and prosperity, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're feeling a little sensitive right now, like not necessarily overthinking, but you might be like overanalyzing a little bit, right? So like double checking and sort of like, weighing the pros and the cons, and cups are about your emotions, right? The Knight of Cups is about wearing your heart on your sleeve and being a little extra sensitive to things. Sometimes it can bring in like feelings of being over emotional, or like almost creating drama where there is no drama. So what I see here for you is to really take this Emperor energy and level that up. Do some self-care, right? Really nurture yourself. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you feel joyful. Try to find the blessings in life. And maybe even consider doing like a release ceremony of sorts so that you can get rid of any negativity that you could be holding on to, whether you're aware that you're holding on to it or not, and just really manifest good thoughts, good things for yourself. And what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is if you allow yourself the opportunity to invite good things in and you have released any negativity, what you're saying to the universe is, I've done my part. Now the rest is up to you. And I fully have trust in the divine timing. So I'm just going to sit back and just let it all come to me. I'm ready for it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of feel like that is really, look, this cat, I mean, honestly, this is the 4th time around over here. Like, I'm not joking. This is an obstacle course. It's great. Oh my God, Quincy, you're killing me, buddy. Okay. Hi, Allie. Hi, Emma Buddha. So I hope that helps, Cheryl. I hope that clarifies and makes sense to you, love. All right. My cards do not show travel at all. All right. Miss Nancy Riker is up next. Nancy says, may I have a message from my guides?
All right.
Well, all right, Nancy, since you asked so nice. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. So I put in an order for groceries tonight, right? From 2 different places. The flyer just came out today, like this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. I had 2 things on there from the flyer. A total order of 12 items. 6 of them were out of stock. I'm like, for real. I don't know if it is a way of getting you to, like, spend more money, because of course then the replacement is always more than. It's never less. It's always more, right? I'm like, holy cow.
Surrender to the flow.
It stresses me out, because you spend so much time sort of making those orders, and then you've got to sit there on the phone and have them coordinate with you, which I appreciate. And then nothing is there.
All right, here we go, Nancy. I'm gonna.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you any messages from my guides. Yes. Here you are, 5 of Fire. Conflicts, annoyances, and competition. I don't know if you've been feeling just a little bit like, you know what? I'm not really in the mood for this right now. If somebody's jumping on your last nerve, maybe not. I don't know. But well, there's been some conflicts and some, some annoyances, some competition, whatever. I'm getting it's the day-to-day kind of annoyances. Just like we all just like, for instance, like Kelly was just elaborating on, just those kind of things, right? Like whatever.
Yep. I got the same thing.
Right.
Look what I got. This is what is always mine and carry. So, right, carrying burdens, problems.
Okay.
Got the weight of the world on your
I'm not getting that that's anything bad, with this. It's just kind of the day-to-day things that happen.
Look what Nancy said. Oh, God bless her.
Oh, that's funny because you know what? Here comes the Lover's card. It says relationships, emotions, and choices. Is it time for both of you to not only just look at each other and gaze in each other's eyes, or is it time for you guys to both look in the same direction to some point? Not that you're both going to be exactly alike, but maybe there's some conflicts and just things where it's just kind of time to either renew your relationship or just say, hey, why did we get together in the first place? We have like a common outlook on things. Let's take some time and relook at that outlook and where we're going. So but you have the Lover's card. So there you go. I then got the renewal card.
I'm laughing and I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. My cards are awesome. Go ahead.
Then I get the renewal card. Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. Kind of like the Tower card, okay? Really moving forward into something and changing things. I'm hearing alchemy, making lead and turning lead into gold. Taking something that you have, whether it's this relationship or your job or whatever, taking it and Aha, okay. Expressing gratitude for it and turning it into gold, seeing the golden parts of it, seeing the value of it, the worth of it, and having this sense of renewal and rebirth. Actually, even though could be rebirth and renewal and something totally new, I'm getting that it's kind of something that's already going on, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever, but something that you're kind of shining, like you're polishing the silver, or you're polishing the gold or something and making it shiny again. I have 2 cards more. I have this card and one more. And this is my favorite card of the deck, the 3 of water, the 3 of cups. This is celebration, community, and friendships. This is you moving forward in that new direction, that new level of rebirth, that new shiny Quincy. You can't get enough of my readings, can't keep them away. So here you are, really with your friends, your family, and just really celebrating. And this is with the holidays coming up, just really having a nice time. And then the final card that I got for, oh, wait, that's not true. I got 2 other cards. I'm sorry. I thought I pulled more, and I did. Again.
Oh my God, who's on first? What is up?
I don't know, because I pull so many cards, I get confused. So yeah, so as I was talking about taking this relationship and like this shiny, like gold, like shining up what you have, it says enjoy where you are. It says, but because for soon you will be somewhere else. So take the time and the gratitude to shine up what you have, and realize that by doing that, you can actually move into something else or somewhere else. It might be someplace different physically or a different person, but it might be in a different mindset of gratitude and appreciation for this situation. Because why? It no longer holds power over you. And it says dissolve attachments of the past with love. So if you're moving forward with this Lover's card or whatever, this doesn't mean that you necessarily have to dissolve an attachment fully with someone. It can mean you are changing, not lowering your standards. Now listen, this is important. They're telling me important. Not lowering your standards, changing your standards. It's different, okay? So dissolving some of those, the things that the way that you were viewing things, or the way that maybe you were being taken advantage of, or whatever in the past, and even maybe now, but moving forward, you can again change that, because your last card that you got is Stag Spirit, and that says take the lead. You're ready to step into that leadership role in your life and move forward and realize, I'm hearing, please do not forget the level of divinity that you are. I know Kelly's laughing. She doesn't understand how important this is. Quincy is like messing up my reading here. Well, anyway, I hope you.
Do you think, is your name Nancy secretly? Is that what's happening?
I hope that resonates with you, because you can see changing that outlook, changing that inner stuff is really going to make the outer stuff change for you, whether it physically changes or not. That change comes about. So that's it. I hope that resonates with you.
Sorry. Did you see what he just did? He just sat there like nose to nose to me. Like, what is
what's up? I'm in a live show right now. That's what's
happening. Like, do you know Mummy's live? Like, are you okay?
Well, while you're dealing with Quincy, I have to let Bella in. I will be right back.
I don't even know what's
end.
going on. I mean, it's happy. Yes, he likes your name. I think his name is Nancy secretly. That's what I think. Okay. I'm going to try to do this, you guys, and I apologize. I just can't believe this cat is too much. So the problem is that he's like on top of the cards, and they're all falling all over the place. And I'm trying really, really, really hard not to have him do that. I apologize. Okay, here we are. Nancy. The first card that I've got, I love this. This is the box turtle, and it says, what is always mine? And then it says carry. So that means that we feel like we're carrying like a heavy burden, or we have a lot of responsibilities, right? There's a lot of people that are counting on us, right? The next card that I've got, and literally every
Okay, I'm not sure if we lost Kelly here or what happened. Kelly, I don't see you or hear you. I mean, I can see you, but you're stopped here. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you, Cheryl. You said she froze because I'm like, she's frozen on my end too, but I don't know if that's just me seeing it or what. I guess Quincy must have hit something. Good thing we're in happy hour tonight, you guys, because I'll tell you what, any other time, at least you guys can understand, as usual, we're just having some technical difficulties. Yeah, uh-oh, yeah, right, uh-oh. I'm going to give her a minute because I know sometimes to log back in, it does take some time by the time you log out and log back in, get back into the show. Well, let me see. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna look through and see if I see any. Oh, she said she had a power outage.
Hey guys, sorry. Yeah, we had a power outage.
I wonder what happened.
Oh, the power flickered on and off, and then but the internet. I have backup packs for the modem and everything, but it didn't catch it in time, so it's just rebooting. So she'll be back in a minute.
No problem. I wonder what happened, why the power went out.
It's happened apparently a couple times today. We've got a lot of wind in that today, so usually our power is pretty good. So
yeah, I was gonna say sometimes I'll have that happen if there's like a car accident and they knock out like an electrical line, you know, one of those poles or something. If it's not the weather. I thought Quincy did it.
It's all Quincy's fault. All right, I gotta go rescue mommy.
Okay, we'll see you.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the phone down here for a second. No, but I'm on my phone. Because you have me signed into your thing.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. Interesting. I'll let you know when we get back up.
How much fun are we having, friends?
You can't say this isn't a happy hour.
Oh my God. Okay, so he gives me his phone that I have no idea how to operate. It's got like 20% battery. For the love of you know what. Okay, so Nancy, you're just going to have to trust me here because I will not be able to coordinate all of this. And I can't really hear, and I don't know where the volume is. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. All right, yes, so we started out with the turtle card, right? Then we went to the tarot. We've got the Four of Swords, contemplation, meditation, and rejuvenation. So remember that, okay? Next to that, we've got the High Priestess, your intuition, your inner guidance, your inner wisdom. Also, you know, like meditating on what is on the inside, what needs to come out. So if we go back to that box turtle and that burden or these responsibilities, right? I don't know if it's like breaking out of a shell or if it's you know, you're like going against what you think you should do, like what you're doing is not going to be accepted or it's out of the box for you. Really take your time and think about it, right? Like really take your time and think about it. And there's no time limit. You can think about it as long and hard as you need to, right? I did pull another oracle card and I got meditation again. On the bottom of the deck, and I'll be interested to know if the King of Wands showed up. So I'm not sure if this new person in your life is a fire sign or not, but very charismatic, very sort of great communicator kind of person, right? I also pulled a crystal card. We've got Blue Tiger's Eye. And on the front side of the card, it says, calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life. Increase emotional balance. On the opposite side, it says, it is easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. So he's not a fire sign. Okay, so it's the energy then of what's going on for you. You feel good, you feel happy, you feel joyful, right? You feel motivated and a little bit like on the charismatic side. Here comes Quincy yet again. Oh my God, you guys. So that's what I've got for you, Nancy. I hope that helps. I'm still waiting for my internet to come back up. So you go ahead, Avana. So sorry that this has taken so long. I don't even know where the questions are. No, I'm kidding. I do. I do know I can get the questions. I don't know how to put them up on the screen, but I can get the questions.
Just read the next one and I'll...
Okay, so the next one up, and these are in no particular order, you guys. So this is from Jan's Free. Can I have a reading for November?
Got it. November reading for Jan's Free. Got it.
Okay, Quincy, I love you, but you got to go, buddy. Thank you. Because now I really can't balance what... Where am I going to... Okay, let's put this here. I've got it plugged in, so it's not sitting properly. Whoop, that's not... How are you enjoying my ceiling? Isn't that beautiful? No. I'll just sit here. All right, Spirit, don't let me down. I got to cut the deck for because I can't shuffle with, or you'll be looking at my ceiling.
I'm going to pull one more card, Jan's Free, and I'll be ready.
Good Lord.
Aw, thank you. She said you were doing a great job.
Is this like some sort of a test if you're happy and you know it? I mean, right?
Rub your tummy and pat your head.
I'm going to shuffle like Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice.
Okay. I was going to ask you how he shuffles, but we're just going to get this reading going. I got, right off the bat, 3 cards of the swords. That means analyzing, deep in your head, thinking about how you want to do things. The first one is Ace of Air, is Ace of Swords, inspiration, communication, adjustments. This is, you're really thinking about, where do I want to go as I move forward? But it's also a divinely inspired, like, moving forward type of thing. The next card that I got is this 8 of Air card, 8 of Swords, self-doubt, confusion, and free will. Where do I want to go? But I'm kind of afraid to move there right now. I'm kind of holding myself back. But you can walk through these swords. You can go forward. And then I got the King of Air, which is King of Swords, knowledgeable, objective, and respected. Because once you get through this process, you will know very clearly. You're going to cut out all the fluff. The sword is cutting out all the fluff as you move forward. And you're going to have a very strong sense of where you're moving forward to. When you get on that path, you have the 6 of Earth, which is charity, generosity, or windfall. I'm getting that once you get started moving, not that you aren't already, you may very well be, but once you get started moving, this generosity of spirit moves forward with you. And you become the Page of Earth, very cheerful. You're learning, you're moving forward, you're enacting things that you want to do, and you're happy about it. It's a very cheerful energy. This also may include this two of water, partnership, commitment, reconciliation. Very nice, emotional, moving forward. Even if it isn't with someone else, you're very happy with yourself. The last two cards that I got for you, walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. And it is safe to let go. Because why? You are surrounded by love. You are ready to move forward. Maybe you're getting a few things in line with those sword cards, but as you move forward, you are surrounded by love and you're ready to move forward. And I forgot I did pull one more card. I got the angel card. Divinely protected. Connect with your angels. You are not alone. And divine intervention, which is kind of making me think of this card, that you're really very connected right now, as you always are, but you're very connected moving forward with this divine inspiration and intervention. So I hope that resonates. Did your electricity come on?
I don't know what's happening. It's like I don't know if we flipped a breaker. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but my light just popped on. So, you know, there's that.
That's good.
Just to recap for everybody, my power flickered on and off. My internet is still out, so I'm on my husband's phone. So I apologize for all of the stuff that's going on. The echo is probably because of me, you guys, because of what I'm trying to do. So please bear with us. Okay, so the first card that I have for Jan's Free is the Bear card, okay, which is Rest and Retreat, okay? Now, we start out with the Tower card, or in this deck, it's called the Transformation card. That means a life change. Now, this could have already happened, right? And it's like there's a crack in the foundation, but the beautiful part about it is that if we are dreading a change or unknown or something like is going to happen, and we sort of know it's going to happen, and we're, you know, we sit and we wait. When it happens, we can then you know, do what we need to do and move forward from it, right? We have the Three of Swords coming out. Okay, Three of Swords is about heartbreak, sorrow, loss, but it is also an opportunity to start to heal. So something significant that you are either trying to heal from or has happened to you, and you're in the process of working through it. Okay, you've got the Five of Cups as your outcome. Again, another opportunity. Okay, and I promise this is all making sense here in a moment, right? The Five of Cups I call the spilt milk card. So you've got 3 cups on the floor, all the contents have spilled out. You've got 2 cups still sitting on the table with the contents intact. What are we going to focus on, right? Can we like DIY something? Can we do something with those 2 cups and still find the silver lining, right? Or are we just going to focus on the 3 cups on the ground? On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Swords, meditation, recuperation, contemplation, right? You got to get inside yourself and figure out what you want, what you need, what is your heart telling you to do, right? The last card, this is where I said that it will all make sense. We have this card here of understanding. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Oh my God, the cat is driving me absolutely bonkers. Now Quincy's like, well, I mean, seriously, Quincy's like, what's the card, Mom? So, no, it's fine. We've got this card of understanding. So understanding. There is an understanding that is underlying all of this, right? The understanding not to fear change and the unknown. That once we make the decision to deal with the change, that then rolls the red carpet out for us to be able to heal, to be able to put things in perspective, to be able to put things where they need to go, and to deal with them so that we can move forward. So I hope that that makes sense, Jan's Free. I thank you kindly for asking the question. Gosh, I can't get rid of anybody's stuff. Okay, Lisa M. Will I have new changes in my life in December? And happy anniversary, she's saying. No.
Lisa M. Changes in
Come
the
on,
M.
Sorry. Oh my God. Is this a test or what? Like, the cat will not get off the desk. He is like hanging on for dear life. Holy moly. All right, Quincy. Since she will not move from the desk. Should I just relocate? Is that what I should do? I should move. The dog's barking. Yep. Having a great time. Oh, the internet's back.
Interesting. Lisa M, I'm going to give you your reading because I am ready to go here. The first card, oh my goodness, the first card that I get, moving forward. Look at this, Knight of Fire. Here you are moving forward. You're moving forward at quite a fast pace here. It says confident, passionate, and adventurous. You are moving forward on your path. And Kelly, are you back here? Yay. Thank you so much, you and Mark, for doing a yeoman's job, although now you froze again, but that's okay. You're back. So yes, getting started with this Knight of Fire, confident, passionate, adventures. I mean, you are moving with energy down this path. You've got a whole new path, and it is leading you to this Emperor energy, which is organization, leadership, and structure. As much as you're kind of going forward in a kind of like without structure, okay, you're kind of letting it flow and going with the universe. You are now forming structure around this new idea or this new creative path or wherever you're doing, because things are balancing for you now with this Justice card. It says fairness, the law, and karma, but things are now balancing, okay, as you move forward. This has taken a long time for you to get into this feeling of justice, of your life being balanced, of things being fair, how you interpret fairness. So things are moving forward, and they're moving forward because of you taking your chariot. Here you are, the charioteer, and you have your life going in separate directions, things going on, but you are moving forward with your strength, your ideas, your creativity. That's actually going back to this Knight of Fire card too. So you're moving forward. I also got surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. It says let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life, okay? Those belief stories, those belief systems that we have in place that we've gotten from, where we went to school and who our parents are and who our family is and just everything. Helping to eliminate those or surrender those beliefs allow you to soar. And I also got surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. That's passion, of course, romantic passion. That's also passion, just what you're passionate about and what you want to move forward with. Last card that I got was Eagle Spirit, and it says, Spirit has your back, right? So as you move forward, know that you are divine, you are divinity, you are divine, and Spirit has your back as you move forward. So be strong, move forward, use all your muscles like this charioteer, move that chariot forward, and yeah, there you go. I hope that resonated.
Sorry, guys, this is extreme. And now
Yeah.
I've got my husband in here and I cannot get him out. And so I'm literally watching him walk all around the house and it's totally distracting me.
No.
I so apologize, Avana and everybody in the chat. I know it's a lot.
No, it isn't a lot at all. I mean, I know you, believe me, when that stuff happens, I appreciate that you're still here. Most people would have said technical difficulties, game called on account of wind. So thank you for being here.
Hey, that's what 2 years will do for you, friends. Woohoo! Okay. Lisa. Sorry, Lisa. This is Lisa M, by the way. Hi, Scorpio Mama. Thank you, Jan's Free. Hi, Gemma. Sorry, our questions are closed for the night, hon. But I thank you for being here. Okay. So we start out, Lisa M, with the Star card. This is about belief. This is about having faith. This is about trusting in the process, trusting in yourself, trusting in the journey. We've got the King of Pentacles showing up. Okay. And I'm telling you, me and this cat are going to have a conversation. Like, seriously. He's biting
my hand. That card is
hand.
approved. It's got Quincy approval.
Yeah, he's biting my hand. So the King of Pentacles is showing up. And the King of Pentacles, get down, Quince, please. Come on, go. Thank you. The King of Pentacles is all about, creating that solid foundation and creating that feeling of security and safety for the people that they love, right? They're sort of like they're solid foundation kind of people, right? Lastly, you've got the Page of Fire. This is about creativity and being optimistic in a creative kind of way. Like when you look at something, you don't see it in blue or purple. You see it in a rainbow, right? Like you can visualize things, if that makes sense. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if you are an earth energy or not, but this King and Queen together could represent a relationship. And I am not a fan of the whole twin flame thing. I'm just putting that out in the universe. I'm not. But the Oracle card that I've got is forbidden. And when I have a Queen and a King sitting next to each other, it usually is representative of some form of a relationship in your life. So, relationship, family is sort of where I'm going. I'm not really getting like work. I'm more getting like family. But if this is a relationship, a personal relationship, a family relationship, where you are feeling like less than, or you are not feeling like heard or seen or appreciated or something like that, what I'm getting for you is to believe in the journey, to believe in the process, to believe in yourself, right? So that you can lift your vibration up and sort of navigate this difficult path. That's what I'm getting for you, right? That I feel like that person is telling you that what you want to do is not what you should be doing. And you're like, no, that's not what I feel on the inside. And so you may want to try to convince them. The cards are saying, don't try to convince them. It's not up to them. It's up to you. Right? So that's what I've got. Earth energy is, what is Earth energy? Because I'll never remember. Hold on. And now all
the
my
pentacles represent health and they represent wealth. They do represent your job. If you with the pentacles of earth.
Yeah, as far as the signs, like for the horoscopes,
Oh, okay.
An earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So she says, so I'm on the right path. I need a new job. And to find my purpose in life, past is always coming up in my head. Great husband and family. Okay. So that is lovely that represents you guys, right? In terms of the energy, right? You care about your friends and your family and your home and your children and that solid foundation, right? You need to inspire yourself. Use the relationship that you have to inspire yourself. Continue to increase your personal belief and trust in yourself as well as spirit. And there is something forbidden, something that you want or that you hope to have that you can't get, that you feel like you're not able to achieve. I don't know what that is for you, but that's what I got. All right, come on, Quincy, please, for the life of Pete, man, you got to get off mommy's desk. I can't cooperate or can't work like that. You need to cooperate. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right, so that's Lisa. And now we have Miss Ellen. Like I said, I'm going in no particular order here, you guys. Obviously, you can see that. Scorpio is a water sign. So Scorpios are very emotional because they're water, right? So they're all about the feelings. Now, I'm just going to go off on a bit of a limb, or not a limb, but not a tangent. But I just want to say, I personally, and I don't know if you agree or not, Avana, but like, I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in regrets. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I may not be aware of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, why did I have all these technical difficulties when I've only gone live once this week? I don't know, but everything happens for a reason, right?
Right.
And because I trust that, because I trust in the process, because I trust in spirit. I'm not saying that you don't or anyone else doesn't. I'm just saying this is me talking, right? I don't question it. I just allow it to happen. I'm not saying I don't think about it, or sometimes I don't even overanalyze it, because that would be a lie. I'm a human being, and so of course I think about it. But I know that there's a lesson in here for me somewhere. I just don't always know what that lesson is right at the time that it happens, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't believe that there's a wrong path. Right now, yes, you have free will, and you can you can like step off and branch out a little bit. But I don't believe that spirit lets you get so far off the path that you can't sort of like continue to find your way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I believe that I have a soul contract, and that yes, there's free will, but that I won't miss doing something that I'm supposed to do here.
100%. That's where.
You see what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, if I'm supposed to do something or accomplish something, I might get off path, but I'll be back on path as soon as grace puts me back on path. But I'm not going to miss not fulfilling what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to
take the pressure off, because
it's not like they're going to send you on a detour, right?
Right. I'm going down paths where I'm getting frustrated, and I'm like, wait a minute, take a step back, because just step back and let the energy flow, and move forward.
Ellen says maybe the reason for tonight was to give Quincy a chance to show himself off.
Yeah. We all thought Quincy took over.
I think we should just sit here and stare at Quincy all night. I mean, I don't know about you guys.
We are. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, Alan, reading about the rest of the month.
Sorry, hold on one second. So Lisa says, what does the forbidden card mean? So you said in the chat, not to bring up your oldest son battles drug addiction, but doing better. So that's the forbidden. It's possible, right? That the forbidden is that thing that sort of, that has grabbed a hold of him, that no matter what you guys do, you can't fix that. right? So you've got to believe in the journey and believe in the process, right? Take inspired action in any way that you can to help him, to lift him up, to inspire him, to motivate him, right? I don't know if your son's creative in any way, or if you are, or maybe your husband is, but maybe there's something that like, let's say that your husband's a painter and maybe your son likes to sketch. Maybe the two of them could take a class, and there's something through that creative outlet that may spark something in him to help him along his path, right? It's possible. I mean, as soon as you said that, that's what I think, right? Sorry, go ahead. I'll put Ellen's question back up there.
Absolutely.
I hope that helps, Lisa.
Yeah, Ellen, the first card that I got for you is this Four of Water card. It says distraction, self-absorption, or discontentment. This card, the Four of Cups or the Four of Water, it's kind of like you see choices down here, but you're really not happy with any of them. But Source has this other option coming. You don't see it yet. It's coming up, but right now you're kind of like, ho hum. I'm not really happy with anything in front of me, but it's nothing bad. It's nothing good. But it sounds like there is something here that might be coming into your path. Probably, I'm going to say in the next month or so, maybe by the end of the year, that might really spark you. While you're sitting there, though, you feel like you have to defend yourself. Challenge, determination, resistance. This Seven of Fire card, really, I mean, this guy ran out of the house so fast. He's got one shoe on and one boot. And these people are basically saying, we're not happy with whatever you're doing, or we don't back you. But you have a strong conviction on the direction that you want to go. That strong conviction is going to be what leads you to this other option. And here you get the Chariot card. You are going to get to that other option, or get into that new pathway, almost like this Chariot, basically through your hard work, your knowledge, your intellect, your leadership abilities, and what you want to do. And it may not be what everybody wants you to do, okay? But you have to be strong and either continue moving forward or start moving forward if you're ready to move forward. This says willpower, victory, recognition. This is a strong card. This is a what's the first set of the major arcana? That's the words I'm looking for. This is a really strong card moving forward in the direction that you want to move forward in. I then get this awakening card. This is the Hangman card. It's almost like you've been holding yourself in place. This hangman is hanging here. He can unhang himself. He can go and right himself and move forward. But it's almost like you've been sitting here for a while in this kind of just sitting here on the beach, just sitting here for a while, learning and also seeing things from a new perspective, watching things from a different perspective, just not quite ready to move forward yet, knowing you're probably going to get some resistance, but still becoming enlightened. You'll see, well, on this card, you can't really see it so well, but there's like this golden light around his head, becoming enlightened as you're sitting there waiting for things to change, or getting some more training, or just getting a new perspective on things, which then leads you to this King of Fire card. And this is the King of Wands, inspirational, charismatic, innovative. This King of Wands card, this is you are moving forward. You know what you want to do. You feel it in your heart. You've got it. You're inspired. You're the dreamer. And then you can do it. You dream it, you do it, and you really, really can move forward on all these things that you want to move forward on. I pulled a couple of other cards for you, and the first card I got was Lost Spirit. It says, sometimes life stings. That really takes me back to this card of you maybe having to stick up for yourself, or prove your worth, or prove what direction you want to go in. The next card I got is Bat Spirit, and it says, a rebirth is assured. That's moving forward in the direction you want to go. And also, this was interesting. This is the Koi Fish Spirit. It says, there is always enough. Don't think that you doing what you want to do is going to make lack for someone else, because you know what? Everybody's on their own path, and there is plenty of abundance around for everybody. Don't put yourself second best. Don't put yourself last. There is enough to go around. There is always enough to go around, and you deserve to have this beautiful abundance and create this beautiful abundance for yourself as you move forward. So that's the reading I got. I hope it resonates.
Well done, my friend. That was an excellent reading.
Oh, thank you.
If I do say so myself, it's not for me, it's for Ellen, but it was an excellent reading.
Thank
it was
you.
well delivered. And I sort of, it's interesting to me sometimes when Avana and I read, and this used to happen to me with Anna Banana when she would read with me too. It's like she would get part of the story and I would get the other part of the story.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm getting the other part of this story.
Yeah.
Right. So what's interesting is on the bottom of the deck, I think the bottom of the deck is like how you are right now. And so I'm picking up where Avana left off. So normally I wouldn't read the bottom of the deck first, but based on, okay. So we've got the 5 of Swords.
Right.
Right. And it's not actual conflict. It's conflict. Did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Oh my God, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That wheel is just like on full speed, like just, you know what I mean? I mean, there's like, it's just spinning. And I got choices, which reminded me of the Chariot because of the 2 different colored wings, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to take away from Avana's reading, but one of the things that I always remember about the Chariot is that it has 2 different color horses, and it is about blending those energies together, right? Well, here with the choices and the 2 different color wings, this is about weighing the pros and cons, right? If I do this, then this will happen. If I do that, then that will happen. The point is, though, you've already made the decision. So trying to figure out an outcome or like, you know, it's like, ooh, I went to the furniture store and I bought a new living room suite and now I'm trying to picture it in my living room. I mean, how many times can you do that before you like forget what color it is? Do you know what I mean? And like now all of a sudden it's a bedroom suite in your living room. You know what I mean? Because you're like overthinking, you're like over analyzing. Okay. Speaking of overanalyzing, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is where we are doing our fact finding. This is our research. This is our, getting all of our notes and all of our lists and coordinating everything, right? Then we've got next to that, we've got this, and it's also about a new area of study. So you could be like jamming a lot of things in and you just need to take a break, right? So to pace yourself is something that I'm getting for that. Now we've got the King of Swords. Okay. This is about being analytical and logical and strategic. It's about standing in your truth. So you know who you are, you know how you work, you know what is best for you. Don't let someone else or something come along and sort of like, knock the carpet out from underneath your feet, right? Stand solid in your power and be like, I got this. I know what I need to do. Like, this isn't my first rodeo, right? I'm not thrilled at the moment. I got some balls in the air, but I got it, right? And I'm not saying that like that's what's happening. I'm saying like that kind of approach. Like, don't let what my mom used to say, never let them see you sweat, and don't sweat the small things. And I don't mean to demean whatever's going on in your life. I just mean like sort of take that approach. Like, I got this. I'm good. Fine. Because, my friend, you are. Your outcome card is the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. So what I'm trying to say is you have the power to manifest this, right? You have the power. You have the opportunity to guide this in the direction that you want it to go, as opposed to like, oh my God, there's so much going. I'm starting to lose control of it. Back yourself up a little bit, right? Give yourself some self-comforting, give yourself a hug, right? Write a list or a couple hundred of them, whatever you need to do to put yourself back in a feeling of control, right? So you got your facts, you got your control, and now all of a sudden everything is back the way that it should be, where you are like, I'll take 3 living room suites. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
One for each color.
That's right.
That's what I got for you, Ellen. I hope that it helps. Hi, Deb. Okay. So we have Liz in awe, Lisa Foster, and Patty Fitzgerald. Last, thank you so much. I feel like I'm calming down now. Good Lord. That was a lot, you guys. That was a lot. Okay. Okay. Lisa Foster says, what is coming into my life in the next 3 months?
Okay.
And I'm sorry I'm smoking, but I needed a smoke. I mean, holy moly. Cheryl says, Avana, how do we get to your website?
It is avanaintuitive.com. That's it. All one word, avanaintuitive.com. Please stop by my website. And I have a couple different readings that you can book, email readings, and Zoom readings. And one thing I'm going to say, Lisa, my cards are flying all over. There's a lot of energy. I'll be right back. I got to go pick them up.
You're welcome, Ellen. I hope that makes sense.
Okay. Wow. Holy moly.
Beautiful.
All right.
Whoop. Holy. Okay. I just had like this many cards flip over, and I'm like, nope, that's too many.
That's a lot of energy right there.
Right? Lisa, what's going on, friend? Goodness gracious.
I'm asking the same question. But you know what? It's just for right now.
Lisa's like, hope it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Deb. Deb says she loves Kelly and Avana.
Yay, thank you. Love you too.
Ellen says, yes, the readings make sense. I mean, honestly, you guys, I'm going to have to watch this thing back. just to be like, what in the heck? I mean, really? First show after you say you've been on for 2 years, and it's like everything that you hope never goes wrong all went wrong at once.
Yeah, but you know what?
But we survived.
Mark, you guys got through it, right? I just stood here and just, sent loving energy.
That's right. We got through it.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so here we go, Lisa Foster. First card that I got is this 7 of Air card. This is awareness, caution, and consequences. This to me is a card of changing strategies. Maybe having something taken from you, an idea, your heart, something that kind of hurt. Somebody came by and decided to take something of value from you. And that is awoken in you, this idea of changing strategies moving forward. So that is, kind of in the past, and you're kind of through all that. But when that happened, when this happened, it kind of put you into this 5 of Earth energy, which is lack, worry, and assistance. So you said, you know what, this is making me worried. Of course, it caused some type of lack, but you went forward, and you see this woman is going into this building for the assistance, whether you need, whatever you need, whatever kind of assistance. I'm hearing like an energy, like rebalance. But you went forward and you rebalanced your energy. If you haven't done it, you're currently doing it. Which leads to the 10 of water, which is happy family. It's love, it's family, love, blessings. This family has every single issue that every other family has, but they choose to look at the love that they have for each other and the beautiful balance, that beautiful water, that beautiful emotional balance, and that love between them. And so there you are. Okay. You've had some tough times, but you know what? The next 3 months are really going to be balanced and just beautiful. And then I got also this 9 of Earth cards, Pentacles. That's health and wealth, it says contentment, luxury, and independence. This lady is sitting in her garden. She has 9 pentacles. Again, that represents health and wealth. Plenty of pentacles around her. There's only one card. You can get one more pentacle. That's the 10 of pentacles. But she's sitting here enjoying, actually going all the way back to enjoying the fact that she got the assistance she needed. She stepped back. She really decided to put the time in. Where do I want to be? Because you know what? You're going to get there if you're not already there. And you're now going to be enjoying that beautiful emotional balance. I did get the moth spirit. It says surrender now. Absolutely surrender to the universe, surrender to source, surrender to just that energetic feeling of just feeling good. And what do I want? Look deep. All the answers are always within. And look deep. Where do you need to surrender in life? That actually even takes me back to this card, this first card, surrendering to this lack and to this worry, but surrendering in the sense of moving forward. Eagle spirit has your back, absolutely, every step of the way. And then this wolf spirit, which is turn knowledge into wisdom. You know that these lessons that you've learned is really allowed you to turn, this knowledge that you got now, it's wisdom as you move forward. The last card I got for you is Arrow. It says movement, direction, achieving goals, and reaching your target. You are on track, you are moving forward. And I think the next 3 months are really, what is that, like November, December, January, February? Yeah, moving forward and just reaching those goals and hitting those targets. Just really great energy. And don't forget, when I was shuffling, the cards are flying everywhere. So there you go. I hope it resonates.
Well, Quincy decided to show up for Lisa's reading. I would like you to feel special, Lisa, but he's pretty much showed up for everybody's reading. So there's that. I feel like I have the card that might explain what you might be feeling right now, or what might be happening. Of course, I don't know why. But we start out with the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, I often say I'm stuck, I'm bored. It's like standing in front of the fridge. I'm hungry. I have a craving. Sorry, I have cat hair in my mouth. I apologize. Honestly, what in the heck? It's like, woo. And you can't find anything to eat. Like nothing's doing anything for you, right? There's no craving being like, yes, chocolate cake, I want that. There's none of that happening. Now, if you look at this card really, really closely, you can see that he is sitting in front of the tree, and behind the tree is an angel with a 4th cup on offer. But we are not looking. We're not looking. We've got a blind spot. We're not seeing it because we're too focused on the 3 cups in front of us going, well, if only I had 4 cups. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to jump to my oracle cards. Okay. We have the prairie smoke flower, and what reminds me I am free, liberate. Let it go. Now I know, friends, take it from the girl who knows, who understands what it means when someone says let it go, and you're like, yeah, right, easy for you to say. No, it's not easy for me to say, because I've been there. I am there still sometimes, many times more often than I like to admit, but I understand what this feeling is about because I've done it. Take yourself outside and do a release ceremony, right? You don't have to go outside, but I prefer to do it outside. Write yourself a little note about what you want to release, right? Could be specific. It could be in general. I just want to release the negativity. Say a prayer, say that out loud, what you wrote, and then set fire to it. And then say a prayer and say thank you. And allow yourself to be unburdened. Liberate yourself, right? You've got the padlock and not available. I am not available to receive this fourth cup because I am not free. And then you've done your release ceremony and you have freed yourself and you have let that go. And girlfriend, you have the Six of Wands. You've got success. You've got self-esteem. You've got recognition. The spotlight is on you. Things are now moving in the right direction for you. You've got the World card. This is the end of the major arcana. The cycle has been completed. It's joy. It's blessings. It is full circle. Okay. You are the Queen of Pentacles, right? You got your hands in all the cookie jars. You're doing all the things for all the people. And you love this. You love it. Now, the last oracle card that I pulled is risk. And I want to say to you to take a leap of faith on yourself by unburdening yourself. Now, I've seen what you just wrote there. I've done that before. Apparently, it doesn't work for me. I hope that you take this in the context that it is meant in, and that is, if you have to do it every day, then do it every day. One time may not be enough. You may have things that you have pushed down and buried down and hidden in places that you didn't even know that you still had. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And if it works, and it allows you to feel free and to be happy, I mean, that's going to make me cry. The first one I ever did, I did live on my channel. I've done several of them. And I could probably do several hundred more for the rest of my life. But if it helps, it's worth it. So give it a shot. Okay, that's what I got for you, Lisa. Thank you so much for asking the question. Now, Patty Fitzgerald says, will my husband's hip be okay? Now, we don't really do medical questions here, Patty, but we can definitely read around the energy of your husband and how he's feeling, right? Yeah, absolutely, Linda. Keep releasing anytime it comes up. Everything works in a cycle, right? And you don't have to do a release ceremony like doing it that way, like by catching fire, but you can, or catching fire, holy cow, by setting it on fire. You can literally do it like you could journal it, right? You can manifest it. You can meditate on it. There's several different ways that you can do it. I've gone outside and just said, like, okay, just looking up at the sky and said, okay, like I'm letting it go for me. What, like, and not been specific about it. There's lots of ways you can do it, love. All right. Patty says, oh, thank you. Yes. Lisa says, I had a message in a reading to unwind my mind. Yeah. To unwind your mind was the message. I'll have to think about that for a minute because I'm not sure what you're referring to, Lisa. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Honest to God, it's like who's on first over here. So sorry.
Patty, again, this is for entertainment purposes only. We all know that. But will your husband's hip be okay? These are the cards that I got. The first card I got is 9 of Water. This is great. It says wishes, dreams, and happiness. That's a yes card every day of the week. So that is very, very nice. I also got the 6 of Earth card, which is charity, generosity, and windfall. Again, this is for me, because the Pentacles really are health and wealth, being health. This is really a nice card for balance and moving forward and having like good help with, I'm hearing with his medical team, like a good balance give and take between you and the medical team. And then I got this page of Earth card, and it kind of made me think of him, very happy, holding up like his, I passed, I got a passing grade, I got an A plus, whatever. It says studious, prepared, and cheerful. I think that's a very nice card to get. A couple more cards. This one, fluid, being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, and no resistance. Natural movement made me think of the actual movement of that hip, but just being in this fluid around it, like in that joint, really being there, coming back, whatever, really being improved. And then the last card that I got was this turtle card, and it says, slow moving, will take a while, slow and steady progress, don't rush. Yes, very good things coming. Yes, very nice outcome, but you know what? Take your time. Don't rush it. Slow moving. Might have a setback or two, but I'm not really seeing that. But just, sometimes things, what I'm hearing is it's not moving as fast as you want it to, but it's all going in the right direction. So that's the cards I got. I hope they resonate.
Excellent. So picking up on what Avana said about, Pentacles representing your health in this case, I've got you both showing up, which is just so interesting to me. I've got the King and Queen here. Nice. So to me, this is all about, you looking after him appreciating you, looking after him, you being supportive and sort of like in a caring for him way, and him receiving that in appreciation, right? Now, I think he might be a little bit apprehensive about all that's happening to him. So he probably wants to be like planning things really, really carefully. So he might be asking a lot of questions, look this up on the internet, like that kind of stuff. But you being the energy that you are can help him sort of keep his feet firmly planted on the ground, right? Because ultimately what's happening is he is worried about you and you are worried about him, and neither one of you are saying, like, you're saying that you're worried, but like you're like, oh, isn't like, what a lovely day. Right? Because you care so much, like you're right. Trying, it's almost like you're walking on eggshells a little bit. So just continue to do what you're doing to make it a little more smoother for him, and we're going to get to the him part in a moment. So now we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Swords is brilliant ideas, aha moments, new opportunities, new beginnings, like that kind of thing, right? It is about overcoming obstacles, which obviously, if you've been dealing with a hip that has been like he's been in pain or discomfort for years or for months or whatever the case may be, we need to find things for him to be inspired by. And I almost feel like you're going to want to pick out all the things that he should want to be doing when he is fully able to do them again, right? Like, I want to go skiing. I want to start walking. I want to like get an exercise bike, whatever the case, whatever. I want to go on a tour. Maybe we're going to go to England and we're going to like, go on a scenic tour. And we're going to like walk for miles and miles, whatever it might be, right? To help engage him in something else, and also to sort of lift his spirits up about what's going to happen after the hip thing. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Hermit. And so I feel like there's a lot of time that he has thought about what could happen. Now, I don't know whether he's going to have an operation or not, but with the sword showing up, I feel like it's like a hip replacement, and or hip surgery of some sort. And the Hermit card is like taking an intentional pause where we go within and we think about like all the things, right? What does this mean for me? Am I going to be okay? Like, that's where he's at right now. So try to help that in only the way that you can, by being loving and being nurturing and being caring and being supportive. Now, what's interesting here is I've got the wheel and moving forward. which is great. This is good news. This is the card we want to see in this kind of a reading. Hi, Quincy. And this the second card that we've got is the Moose and the Position of Power. Now, remember that we also had the King of Pentacles come out. Okay. So he may be feeling like some sort of like a lack or less than in some way. Like it's difficult for people in some people to ask for assistance in any form. So just be cognizant of that, right? Being careful not to like overdo, like, oh, hold on, I'll cut your meat for you kind of idea. You know what I mean? Like, if does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, just be careful not to like, even though you're trying to do it in a helpful way, like to not overdo it so that he feels like that he can't like, walk on his own kind of idea. Does that make sense? There is a word that I am trying to figure out in my mind. I can see it, but for life of me, it's not coming out. There is a word. Demasculate him. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Emasculate, demasculate. Anyway.
I think it's emasculate, but I know what you mean.
Yes, let's do what Deborah says. You want to empower him.
I like empower him.
Thank you, Deborah. Oh my God, getting assistance from the chat. Like, find your words. It's your fault, Quincy. You're putting me off. I'm kidding. It's not your fault. It's the power flickering on and off and me having to use daddy's phone and not being able to hear and not being able to star things. We're going to have a chat afterwards, me and Quincy. Okay, we have one question left, and I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with us. I mean,
thank you.
It hasn't really been happy hour. It's been crazy hour, which I suppose some people could view as happy. Oh my God, Deborah's like, I knew what you were trying to say. Thank God you did. Okay, Liz in awe. What kind of change is coming into my life soon? Am confused by all the messages. I want to say this, like, I hope that for those of you that don't know me, right? And I'm not trying to be like, oh, because I did it, that I'm just saying I have been where you are, right? When I came to this community, and when I say came to this community, I mean arrived in the community in the chats, I did not know anything. I could not see my way out of a wet paper bag. I was really down and really low and had been battling with depression and anxiety for about 9 years at that point. I was in a really dark, low place. And I started to go from room to room to room to room to room to room to room. And as many blessings as I found by doing that and finding friends and getting support and all of the things, I got all of that. I started to get confused because I wasn't enlightened. I didn't have a spiritual understanding or a spiritual background. And the same words were being said constantly, right? Like, being aligned, being enlightened, forgiveness, letting go, blah, 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 grounding. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It became like word salad to me. So I love that you asked that. I love that you said that in your question. And I encourage all of you guys, if you're in these rooms and you're having conversations or you're getting readings, it's okay for you to ask. That's what you're supposed to do. Now the cat is behind the monitor where all the wires are. What in the, what is going on, friends? So I encourage all of you guys to do that, to ask the questions when you're in the rooms. If you don't understand what you're getting, ask. It's totally okay. Hi, M. Steve. Glad to hear Mom's doing well. Good stuff, my friend. Thank you for letting us know. I so wish I could turn this camera around because you guys wouldn't believe.
I don't want to know.
Well, I have this like little drawer thing beside me where I keep like the little cards that I have, right? Different like little mini decks, and there's holes that you use to put your finger through to like pull out the drawer. He's literally sticking his paw in all of them.
Well, he's busy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got things to do, you know. A man with a plan. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, what kind of change is coming into your life soon? Well, here's where I'll give you the cards I got, and then we'll see if we get an answer to that or get closer to it. The first card that I got is this World card, and it says accomplishment, celebration, and completion. Whatever is going on, a lot of things have ended. Some things ended, you know, or is ending. A phase is ending. A phase of your life. You've come full circle. That's what the World card says. You've come full circle. So where am I going, right? The next card that I got, let me get this out of the way here, is the Ten of Fire card. Overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. Just feeling like there's really just too much to do. This Ten of Fire card, Ten of Wands, just feeling like I'm going in too many different directions. As you said, I'm confused by all the messages. Just too much out there going on, or too much out there for me to really make like anything, you know, any kind of logic out of it. The next card I got was the Seven of Earth card, and this says investment, assessment, and patience. This card for me, this is the Seven of Earth. This card for me is just taking that World card that you got before, that completion card, and cutting out of your life, pruning things out that you don't need, taking a look. You have to go deep, pruning out the things that you don't need, and also nurturing the things that you want to nurture. And a lot of that comes down to you really sitting back, having quiet time, grounding yourself, meditating, and really finding those answers from within. So the change that is coming into your life, there is change coming, and it's positive change, but it's change that you want, that you desire. And sitting down, again, taking the time, prune out what you don't need, and nurture what you're interested in nurturing. I got the Two of Air card. Here you are making a decision. Which direction do I go, right? Indecision, avoidance, and confusion. I don't know where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? You know, what if I go down the left path and I fail, or it doesn't work out? I mean, you know, for me, there's nothing there. It doesn't matter which card you go down, because either path is a learning experience. And that's what we're down here. We're down here to learn. We're down here. We never get it done, and it never ends. You know, whether we're in this incarnation or many others, we just keep going and learning and expanding our consciousness and our knowledge and creating as we move forward. And sometimes, talking about what Kelly said earlier, sometimes things work out maybe, or like I get into situations that I'm not really sure why I'm in them. And then I realize it's because I'm strong enough to handle them, and someone else is learning a lesson by watching me on how I'm handling something. Or
you mean
something,
like joining the stream tonight?
Yeah, pretty much so. So just realize sometimes when you get into things and you're like, what the heck? What was I supposed to learn from this? Maybe it was just to learn to just handle it with grace and with ease. And you're helping someone else learn how to handle something like that. Or you had to be used in a certain way so that something would occur in someone else's life so that they could have a bigger lesson to learn, a bigger learning experience. Okay, so we got that. Then I get this Knight of Air card. Intellectual, determined, and motivated. Here you are. You're like, what direction do I go? I'm in my head. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what change is coming into my life soon, right? I'm confused. I'm getting all these messages. All I can tell you right now is the Six of Air card, this relief and this hope and moving on. You're moving to smoother waters. But why are you moving to smoother waters? Because you're asking these questions, you're nurturing, you're cutting out what you don't need, you're taking the time for self-care and really sitting down and looking, going within. And that may be going within in meditation by yourself. It might also be taking classes, or, you know, getting into a group of new, like the chat groups and that. And really, although you're confused by all the messages really should have many of the same components for you, if possible. I can't speak about other readers, but maybe looking and seeing what kind of patterns am I finding and seeing, when I hear these messages that are for me. And then the Nine of Water is really, I have two more cards for you. No, three actually, but this Nine of Water card comes up. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. This leads you taking that time to go in and to really evaluate your life and where you want to be and what you want to create. Really does lead you to this Nine of Water cup, this wishes, dreams, and happiness being fulfilled. You're not going to believe this, cat spirit, claim your independence, right? The kind of change that's coming into your life soon is going to be the kind of change that you want as an independent person, as a sovereign being. What change do I want? Do you want to get more spiritual? Do you want to take classes and do something, learn something? Do you want to move forward at work? That is all for you to say and for you to evaluate, because it is time for you now to claim your independence as you move forward. And Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Again, this is going within and letting Spirit speak with you. The fork, as the clarifier card comes up, and it says tough decisions, a fork in the road. It's the second time you got fork in the road card. You're at a crossroads, but there's no going back. So you know what? Sit back, relax, move forward, and just really go within and find out. And that's something that I've been doing a lot lately. I've been going within what makes me happy, not what makes society happy, not what makes my mom happy, not what makes my husband happy. I mean, of course, we have to work within the confines of our relationships to some degree, but what makes my heart sing? And that is how you are going to move forward, making the decisions and going down that path that you want to go down that brings you that fulfillment and that happiness. So I hope that message resonates with you.
Awesome job, my friend. Liz said, honestly, I'm afraid I will need to leave Mexico or lose my SSI, being honest. I'm sorry to hear that, Liz. And I can see that you're very stressed. I'm getting that in my cards. Now, I know a little bit about you, just in terms of the different things that you've shared here at dznCat's, right? So my tarot cards make sense to me for you. We start out with the Nine of Pentacles, right? This is that like I've reached a certain level or stage in my life where I can, I've got blessings and I can sort of put my feet up and just sort of go like, right? This is lovely.
Take a breath.
And so I feel like you were there, or felt like you were there, and then something happened and you went from the Nine of Pentacles full force into the Ten of Swords. Right? Where you are all kinds of stressed out, like all kinds of stressed out. Okay? Which is why you could be confused by all the messages, because it's like when we're trying so hard, we're almost trying too hard, right? It's like you're holding on, white knuckling it, going, please, 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 something has to work, please, 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 right? Now, the beautiful part of the Ten of Swords is that it's a 10. It is the end of a cycle. I will literally read the first line. It says, the end of a situation that brings relief. The end of a situation that brings relief. Do you know what that means? That means you have put in an awful lot of work already. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't stop, because whatever you thought was going to happen has not happened yet.
Right.
Hear that message. It hasn't happened yet. Okay. You have the Three of Swords. Your heart was broken. You felt a sense of loss, a sense of sadness that was profound. In a lot of people's cases, it takes us 10, 20, 30, 40 years to figure out that we're even upset about something. Never mind how long it's going to take us to get out of it. You've got to have faith in yourself and faith in the fact that you're being watched over and guided. You must have faith. Please don't give up faith. You've got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, kind of vibrate. Always speak the truth. As Avana said, what does your heart say makes you happy? And I know better than most people that sometimes that's a really difficult question to answer. But be optimistic. Don't be down. Well, I can't find anything that makes me happy. My life sucks. Ooh, no. Oh my God, the world is my oyster, and I have all of these possibilities in front of me. The difference is how you think about it, right? Inject as much positivity as you possibly can, because you are steadily growing. Steadily growing. There is a road through that forest. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry. This card here, am I honoring my knowing? So inside, what does it say to you? When you listen to your heart and your heart tells you what you want to do or what makes you happy or what you want to be when you grow up, etc., 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 we have trust. Trust. Trust, 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 trust. You have to learn to trust yourself. You have to learn to have faith in yourself. When you have that kind of trust and you have that kind of faith, what happens is you start to lift your vibration and pull yourself out of that sort of dark, negative kind of energy that surrounds you. And you literally now, instead of looking at something like face on, now you're starting to like go up above it, and you have a different perspective, a new understanding, and you start to go, oh, I see. If I just look at it this way, oh, well, that makes total. And all of a sudden it doesn't feel like you're inside of a pressure cooker. Okay. And I know it because I've lived this, because I've been on this journey for 2 years. So when I speak like this, it's not because I'm telling you something and I'm trying to blow sunshine up your skirt. I've literally lived this. Okay. And you can watch it on my channel. So it's not like I'm making this up. You have this beautiful card. Do you see what that big word says on the bottom? Notice. Notice. What can I learn from observation? If I just listen to myself, if I'm quiet and I really think, what do I want? What makes my heart happy? Where do I see myself? You know the answers. You know the answers. You may not know all the answers, but you know the answers. You know enough to bring you to the next card. And the next card is, and these all came out at the same time, by the way. How am I the light?
Yeah.
In darkness? So how do you flip this around? How do you get rid of the negative feelings, the negative thoughts, and interject some positivity and make yourself happy? How do you forget the problems and the chaos that goes all around you and be okay? Well, you do things like you watch this show, right? Play with your cats. Go to the internet and type in Friends bloopers and just watch Joey walk around with a turkey on his head, right? Or Chandler and Ross yell and Rachel yelling pivot, pivot when they're trying to move the Chesterfield around in the stairwell, right? Like, laugh, turn the music on and sing and dance. Do things that make you happy. There are so many things in our life that we forget, that we take advantage of, that we don't even pay attention to, that are unexpected moments of joy, that are like, don't cost anything and are right at our fingertips, right? Put some bubbles in the bath and have a bubble bath, right? Put your flannel PJs on and stick on Jane Austen or something. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, eat some comfort food, do your thing. We have this beautiful card. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. And by the way, the number on this card is 38, which when you reduce it is what? 11. And do you know what 11 means in angel number terms? Your window of opportunity is open. Your connection to the divine is higher. So when you feel low, when you feel down, when you feel negative, when you feel lost, ask for help. Because I feel like they're watching you. They're watching over you. Ask them for help. Speak to them. Pray to them. That was good.
That was good.
For Liz. And I hope, Liz, that helped. I hope it makes sense. I hope that you know that when I say these things, I'm not saying them as a person who doesn't understand. I have had diagnosed anxiety, panic disorder, and depression since 2012 and a half, almost 2013. So I know what I speak of. I've been through it. So I say that to you with lots of love and lots of blessings. I hope that you can find your joy. Lift your vibration up a little bit. Another thing I want to mention to you real quick, get yourself a rose quartz, right? Happy, positive, loving kind of vibes. There you go. Or an amethyst. It's like the natural all-around kind of healer vibe. And get yourself these two things that will really, really help. You put it in your pocket or wear it as jewelry, as Avana has, and it'll just like really sort of help to pick you up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Shelby Lisa. Hi, Gemma. Sorry, I didn't even say hi to you guys. We've been on for almost 2 hours because we had a you-know-what show at the beginning. It started out as happy hour, then my internet went out. And then I was lost and no one could find me, and the power was out, and then the power was flickering. It was like all kinds of crazy stuff. So
Mark found you.
Thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you again to everybody for being here. Make sure you do all those YouTube things that are so important. And before I turn it over to Avana for a sec, I just want to say thank you again to everybody for all of the kindness and the love in terms of my 2nd year channel anniversary, and lots of love towards Quincy. Get out of the candle. Honestly, friends.
You can't make it up.
You can't. And now he's like showing you his butt because he is upset that he has to leave. So, the video says that you started streaming 111 minutes ago. Well, that's because 40 minutes of it was me being out of power and being kicked out. So there's that.
Yeah, I have a 1 hour and 52 minutes. So.
All right, Avana, thank you, my friend, for joining me.
Thank you.
What can you say to the people about where they can find you or what you're doing, or
you know
whatever?
What? You can see me at Avana Intuitive at YouTube and AvanaIntuitive.com. And I have my Supergirl posts once a week. I always have a little message from Supergirl, my shorts. I got my Mondays 3-card quick picket card. Got a couple of different shows coming up this month. As they come up, I'm going to post them on my community page. That's the easiest way to find me. And, just keep moving on, and just really hope everyone has a good holiday coming up if I don't see you. But I will be on YouTube a couple more times before the United States Thanksgiving Day holiday. So there you go.
We had ours in October.
Yeah, I think it was snowing.
I mean, hello, I live in Canada. Of course it was snowing.
You're like, hello.
It snowed yesterday. So there's that.
I can't.
I don't have my toque yet. I'm not ready.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, I'm not ready. Listen, it is a prerequisite. If you live in Canada, you must own a toque. And next time I show up, I'll probably wear my toque. You know what we could do? Oh my God. Because
I don't have one. I will not wear one. I cannot.
You don't have to. I will wear one. Okay. I was going to say that this kind of reminded me of the Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, take off, you hoser. Beauty, right? It's a skit, you guys, that these two fine gentlemen did. That was a show that was sort of like Saturday Night Live back in the day. It was hysterical. Anyway, I honestly don't know anything right now. This has been quite the evening. I mean, holy, what a test. Hopefully
Thank you. thank you for doing that yeoman's job today, keeping everything together.
I mean,
that's way big above and beyond anything anybody should have to do.
I don't know that I did that though. That's the point. Like I'm still here, which I mean, I think I'm still here because you're still talking to me, but I don't even know if I'm here or not. I mean, I could be somewhere else. Because apparently my stream only went for 111 minutes. So where did the other 40 some odd go?
That's a good question.
I can't get off and find out.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to figure that one out.
The mystery is yet to be. Oh, I will have to call Pause Paranormal Investigator. Agent 99. I don't have any shoes, so I can't call. But yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone.
All right, we gotta go.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye. Namaste. Bye.
Blessings. Well, hold on. I was going to play this for everybody. Oops, I went to the wrong button. Quincy, what is your deal tonight, bud? You would think that I haven't seen him in a week and a half the way he's going on. Okay, just real quick. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my God. Bye, everybody. Have
Bye.
a great evening, weekends. Good
Whatever.
Lord. Hopefully the next time we come back, we will be a little more professional.
I doubt it.
Probably not, no. Okay, Quincy. Oh, he's attached to the mat. Say goodbye.
Oh my gosh. You can't make it up.
Bye, everybody.